Every time you get paid, it feels good for about 24 hours. Then suddenly your balance is low, bills are due, and you're wondering, where did my money even go? Here's the scary part. A $5 coffee, a $15 lunch, a $4 Uber, a $2 snack, and a couple dollars in subscriptions. That doesn't feel expensive. But over 1 year, that's around $10,000 gone. And most people don't have a spending problem. They have no paycheck routine. In my late teens and early 20s, I was extremely intentional with what I did the moment my paycheck hit. That one habit is what helped me become the first millionaire in my family. So in this video, I'm breaking down my 3-step paycheck routine, simple, repeatable, and realistic, that you should follow every single time you get paid in 2026. You don't need a raise. You don't need a second job. You just need a system. Let's get into step 1. Step 1. Lock down your survival first, needs versus wants reset. The first thing you do when you get paid is not spend money. It's separating survival from lifestyle. Most people think they know the difference between wants and needs, but when you actually look at your bank statement, it gets uncomfortable fast. Here's what I want you to do. Grab a piece of paper, draw 2 columns. On the left, write needs. On the right, write wants. Now pull up 3 to 6 months of bank statements. Highlight only the repeating expenses. Ignore one-time purchases for now. Now start sorting. Needs are things you literally cannot survive without. Rent or mortgage, basic utilities, insurance, minimum debt payments. Food to live, not to flex rule of thumb. If you can remove it and still survive, it's not a need. Everything else goes into wants. Eating out, coffee, runs, subscriptions, gym upgrades, shopping, entertainment. Now add up your needs total per month. This number is your financial baseline, the bare minimum it costs you to stay alive. In 2026, your goal should be to keep this as low as humanly possible. Ideally, needs equals 30% or less of income, wants equals 20 to 25% max. Most people are the opposite. Their lifestyle eats 70 to 80% of their paycheck. If your needs are too high, you have 3 options. Cheaper housing, cheaper transportation. Increase income. There is no fourth option. This step isn't about suffering, it's about control. Once your survival is locked in, your money finally starts listening to you. Now we move to step 2, where your future gets protected. Step 2. Pay your future self first. The moment your needs are covered, your next priority is financial protection. Because life will hit you. Car breaks down, medical bill, job loss, family emergency. And without protection, people go into debt. Part A, emergency fund. Every paycheck, 20% automatically goes into savings. Not your checking account, not the same bank. A separate high-yield savings account. In the US, look for accounts paying 4 to 5% APY. Rates change, but anything beats 0%. This money is not for vacations, not for shopping, not for I'll replace it next month. It is untouchable. Your goal, 3 to 6 months of living expenses, based on your baseline from the step 1. This fund turns emergencies into inconveniences. And here's a scary stat. Nearly 1 in 5 Americans still has 0 emergency savings. That's why people panic when life happens. Once your emergency fund is fully built, that 20% gets reassigned later, but not yet. Part B, kill high-interest debt. Next, you attack the biggest wealth killer there is. High-interest debt, credit cards, personal loans, pay-later apps. Paying off 20% interest debt is a guaranteed return. That beats any investment. Use the avalanche method. Pay minimums on everything. Throw extra money at the highest interest rate first. It's not emotional, it's mathematical. Every dollar you eliminate here is a raise you keep forever. Once your emergency fund is solid and your toxic debt is gone, now you're finally ready for wealth. Step 3. Build wealth on autopilot, invest plus grow. This is where most people start, and that's why most people fail. But you're doing it the right way. Part A, tax-advantaged investing. In the US, this means Roth IRA 401k with employer match. This is where 30 to 40% of your leftover money goes. Why? Because money here grows. Tax-free, long-term, automatically stick to low-cost index funds like S&P 500 total market funds. Boring beats broke. Invest consistently, even when the market is scary. $250 per month at 8% over time can turn into seven figures. The secret isn't timing the market, it's not stopping. Set auto invest, remove emotion, let time do the work. Part B, high risk, high reward plays. The final piece, optional but powerful. Take 5 to 10% of your paycheck and invest in a side hustle, a business learning a high-income skill, not gambling, on calculated risk. This is how people compress. So every time you get paid in 2026, remember this. Step 1, secure survival. Step 2, protect your future. Step 3, build wealth on autopilot. Do this consistently, not perfectly, and your money will finally start working harder than you do. If you want the next video on why net worth explodes after your first $100,000, subscribe and watch it next. I'll see you there.